Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Why to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. Santana steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
1 down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 2-2. And they'll do it again. The 2-2.
Full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Austin Riley. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And a foul ball. Riley, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. 2 outs. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Two out, space is empty. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Spencer Strider.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. The pitch. And ball 1. The wind and the pitch. And that's too high. Swings through that one out in front that time. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Royce Lewis. Right through there for a strike.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Roll to first. Julien dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. We talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's Byron Buxton. Move to first. Julien back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. So nothing in the Minnesota first. On to the second from Target Field. No score here on the show. Top of the second, Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Lopez back to work. Now one close, rule the ball. And that is ball 1. And a pitch. Fought off foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he throws it with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. No score here in the second. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball two. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Late on that fastball. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. And another ball. And that one pulled foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
One down. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Foul ball there. Next one misses, and that's ball one.
1-1.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. On the ground. And that's just foul. Kicks and fires. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Nabs it. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, John.
So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Man on second, 2 down.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
2 outs. Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelnick. Right through there for his strike. The pitch. Just missed. In the air, right field. Kepler in position, squeezes it, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the inning. Now batting
The
Max
right fielder.
Kepler.
Max Kepler.
And the pitch.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
No strike.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now Correa up to hit. First pitch just misses. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. One down, base is empty. That one misses. 3-0. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that one moves his feet. Righty to the plate. And another ball.
2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around second is Correa. Around third. He'll score and they tie. It's 1-1.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job at just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
One out, runner at second. Here's the left fielder, Matt Wallner. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
One strike.
Santana over at second, one down. And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Checks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That one's in there. Strike one. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swings and misses. 0-2. Strider, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The pitch. Not even close there. Ball one.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Outside low. And the count is even 2-2. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's down and away. Alex Kirilloff next to bat for Minnesota. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A run, a hit, and a man left. We play 2 full. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Here's Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And the right-hander deals. And another ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Full count.
Got it for him. 4 to go.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Acuna now. Fouled off. He was late. Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. Tied up here in the early going. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second, he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball. Lewis throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air, left field. Wallner on the move. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Tied at 1. Back in Minnesota, here's Alex Kirilloff.
The designated hitter,
And the pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
Line drive. And now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Edouard Julien digs in now. Walked his first time. That one missed. Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. He handles it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
He fouls it off. Will do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Kicks and deals. Outside low. Now 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And the righty deals. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield bag. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And now Byron Buxton fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Two outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Next pitch is downstairs. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Got him swinging. One left for Minnesota. Still tied 1-1. Back at target field, all set for the start of the inning. Down the third baseman, Austin Riley.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Riley checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Santana. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on a line. He's got it 2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ozuna, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ozuna, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Now, Max Kepler.
For the Braves, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
The right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Carlos Correa. And a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. Next offering misses. And the count 1-2. Down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The new pitcher in the game, Dylan Lee.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Carlos Santana, the next Twin up to hit. A switch hitter batting right.
Santana.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
Check swing, no appeal. And the slider just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Lopez back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Bounce to the left side. Sends it to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The left fielder, number 24, Jared Kelnick.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Flied to right his first time. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Two outs. And that one hammered back there. Out of here. A gigantic blast. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Just missed. And that's outside. Lopez, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Braves get 1 on the big fly. And the home team down a run. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Matt Wallner. And a pitch. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Joe Jimenez preparing to come on if needed. Matzik, the lefty, warming up as well. And the 0-1. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there.
Well, on paper,
One ball,
it's favorable
one
to have
strike.
a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Just off the outside edge, and it's 3-2. Ryan Jeffers up next. Left-hand batter waits. Got him. One gone here.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. Struck out swinging his first time. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. In there at the knees.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And here it comes. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
At the belt and fires. That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to hit, Alex Kirilloff. Doubled his first time up. Absolutely belted. Acuna raging back towards the wall, and it hits the base of the wall. Lead runner around second. The relay throw. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. To the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Edouard Julien. Golden opportunity right here. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Jeffers at third. Kirilov over at second with one down. Right side. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit. There's over 2 and a pair of strikeouts. Wouldn't chase that time. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game. Last half of inning number 5. That one ripped but foul. And he deals. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And now the lefty. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Out towards left center. Harris after it. He's got it, and that's the third out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And that's downstairs and outside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. To the right side. Throw on to Santana. And Albies is retired.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First pitch misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
2 down, nobody on. In there. And so now 1-2. And another ball.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Oh, look at the stop. The throw. And it beats him. What a play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. The pitch. Slider for a strike.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. Into the second deck it goes, and just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Max Kepler at the plate. That's in there. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That's a slider for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Correa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Right side, hard hit. And Correa retired.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman, Carlos.
So digging in, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2. Way high. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. Two outs. A little bit high. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Stays alive. He goes down looking. Twins get 1 on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Minnesota, new inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knob.
Connected on the curveball, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Griffin Jacks getting ready to go. Stewart also getting ready.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And that one wrapped foul. Line drive, and there's a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Pablo Lopez will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. On the mound now for the Twins, Jay Jackson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the catcher up to hit, Sean Murphy.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
So the tying run at second. Inside, just missed with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Hot shot to third. Lewis throws to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Matzik.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Matt Wallner now at the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Matzik, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
And now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And now it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And downstairs, the Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. 1-1 now. That one to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Alex Kirilloff will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they still lead at 3-2. Back at target field. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelman. The line to kick the pitch. Late on that fastball. Double barrel action in the bullpen. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Stewart warming up as well. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. Big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side. He's under it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Orlando.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that's in there at the knees. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Nice grab. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
New pitcher now, Griffin Jacks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. One ball, one strike. No,
And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2.
2-2 now.
Ball. Full count.
Ozzie Albies on deck for Atlanta. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carried. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
Number 77.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the lineup flips over. Edouard Julien getting ready to hit.
Edouard Julien.
And a pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The pitch. And another ball. Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna there. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the third baseman,
Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. The 1-0. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Here comes a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Albies over to first in time. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Buxton.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. Just off the inside edge. The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 2. Just missed. That one catches the corner for a strike. This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Offense held in check there through 8 full. It's the Twins 3 and the Braves 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Yohan Duran.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Albies can't hold up, and that's a strike.
One strike.
Fought off foul. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
He's 2 outs away. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Olsen swings through it for strike 1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2. That one almost got him. A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And that one missing low. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Marcell Ozuna next to bat for the Braves. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
The Braves down to their last out. Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit. 1 for 3. And that one upstairs.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Edge of the zone for a strike. And 1-1. Two outs. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
The Braves down to their final strike.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Flares it into the outfield. Dunks one down, base hit. Around second is Riley. And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign even with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Brock Stewart.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So a change being made at first base. Braves going with a pinch runner, Forrest Wall. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The pitch. Up the middle, Correa. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Feel that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
First and second, 2 outs. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. And a good eye there. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar appears to be getting loose. Oker getting loose as well. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ground ball right side. And that one handled. And that is that. So a 9th inning comeback here. And this game has been flipped on its head. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Pierce Johnson. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 38, Pierce Johnson.
Leading off, Max Kepler. 3 strikeouts already. He's over 3. And he deals. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. And the right-hander deals. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Kicks and deals. And that's a little bit high. 2-1. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Pierce Johnson fires. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Johnson fires. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Albies throws to first in time, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Correa in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Late on that fastball.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Carlos Santana digs in now. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Next pitch inside. It's 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Twins retired in short order. Score remains tied at 3. On to extra. extra innings. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelnick.
Jared Kelnick.
Stewart back to work. That one missing inside. And another ball. Righty to the plate.
No, that's the ball.
And there's ball 4. First and second, no outs. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run standing at second, here are the top half of the 10th. Up the middle, Julian. Fired to second. On a Santana 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs. That one missed.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 and 2. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next offering upstairs. Ozzie Albies waits on deck. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one in the air right field on his way over. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New pitcher for the Braves, Aaron Bummer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Matt Wallner now at the plate, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's a little bit low.
2-0 to count.
There's a strike. 95 of that
You
one.
won.
The 2-1. And another ball. Ryan Jeffers in the on-deck circle. Palmer deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Making a move at third. Entering as the pinch runner, Willie Castro. And that's whipped for a base hit. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Twins walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
4-3, our final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.